What's up, guys? Another real quick short video on the Glock 44 here. Just some more stuff I thought about before buying it, questions I had, and basically just, again, trying to help someone that's maybe thinking about buying this gun. I've got should be right around 4,000 rounds through it, and I've only had a handful of malfunctions. And if you know 22 ammo, I can't remember them all now. I've got them written down somewhere, but 22 ammo is not the best. I mean, it's pretty cheaply made, and I mean, that's just the way it is. But some of it's probably ammo, but other than that, I mean, this thing, I don't want to say it's cheap. I think I got mine for, I think $350 from Palmetto State. It's not cheap, but it's also not anywhere $600 maybe for a Gen 5 19. But basically, I wanted to make a small quick video on comparing these guns, and is using this to train a viable option, I guess. But in comparison, I mean, these are the same gun, basically. I mean, everything about them is, I mean, the Glock 44 is essentially a Gen 5 front serration 19. And I've been meaning to put these Talon grips. I was going to put them on here. I just haven't gotten around to doing it. But nice thing with the 44, the trigger is a little different than a 19. But I mean, it's got to be something to do with the rim fire round. This one, it just feels just a little bit different. I don't know. They're very close. It's very close. I mean, that's probably as close as you can get with the different operating of the round, of a center fire to a rim fire round. But regardless, the 44, I think, is nice for training out of concealed. It obviously fits my 19 holsters just fine. Good retention, which obviously you can adjust on most of your holsters. But I also have this random old Trugo light, but fits all that stuff the same as your 19. Same pick rail on there. But basically, I just kind of wanted to compare these. I mean, it's a copy. I mean, it's literally just a copy of a 19. So if you own a 19, I know ammo is, don't even get me started on that. It's just so stupid right now. Ammo prices. Yeah, you can see right there. That's flushed up on the back. They're the same gun. But if you own a 19 and carry it like I do, I think a 44 is a good investment. Something to get you out and drawing from concealed. I think that's something that a lot of people don't do, but they need to do it. Every time I shoot, I bring this gun, especially as of late with the ammo going on, the ammo shortage going on. I bring this gun and I shoot probably about 200 to 250 rounds straight from concealed. And that's not, I should say I do at least 200 draw and shoot, go back to concealed, draw and shoot, because it's that muscle memory you need to develop, so that, I mean, it's just second nature just to draw, aim, shoot. It's not, this isn't rocket science. But I know right now it's hard to do that with a 9mm gun. Even I've had to break down and buy some 60-cent 9mm, which is just absurd when I've got invoices from April paying, I think, 22 cents a round for 115 grain FMJ 9mm. But overall, like I said, I've got right around 4,000 rounds through this thing. All sorts of different ammo, from cheap as all hell to like mini mag stuff. It works great. It works really good with heavier ammo. I've shot plenty of subs through this that cycle the action just fine. That was the other thing. The only difference I feel in these guns is the trigger just a little bit, and obviously the weight. This gun weighs probably 3 times more than this one, and that's just due to the polymer slide, which it has to be, or else the 22 won't cycle it. But I mean, other than that, they're the same thing. They break down the same. Everything's the same. So if you know how to use a Glock, you know how to clean a Glock, you know how to work on a Glock, you can work on the Glock 44. It's also held up really well through all them rounds. I know a lot of people were worried about these slides, but I mean, this thing looks brand new. And like the hood right there is not all worn out from the barrel. Extractor's fine, not blown out like everyone says every one of these is gonna do. I can't imagine that it's a problem, but it's not melting or anything. And same with this barrel. They actually made really nice barrels for these guns. But I actually need to clean this a little bit. It's got a little fouling from shooting it last, but rifling looks really good in there. Obviously you guys can't see it too well, but I can see it. But, and then, I mean, just like I said, it's the same thing. If you own a Glock, you can probably put it together with your eyes closed to one hand. It's a Glock. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to make a real quick recoil spring sideways. Real quick video on comparing these guns. Do I think it's a viable training option? Yes. Only thing I would recommend, maybe it's tough to say, maybe swap the sights out, because I know with this small barrel in here, it's hard to get these sights good. I had to adjust mine. pretty far to the right, but it hits perfectly fine now that it's adjusted. But maybe if you do put a normal dovetail non-adjustable sight in there, and make sure you bring your sight pusher and get it zeroed in good. But yeah, so it uses all your 19 stuff, all your rail stuff. This thing's just about vintage by now. It's so outdated. It's funny, but yeah. So if you're thinking about a Glock 44, I would recommend it. 4,000 rounds, only a few malfunctions, and I think it is a valuable firearm to have. Not valuable monetarily, but training wise, I think it's a good gun to have. But anyways, hopefully that helps someone. That's all these videos are for. I don't plan on making a whole bunch of them because it's not my thing, but I'd rather be awkward and make a video and help someone in the decision of either getting one or not getting one. If you don't carry a Glock, I wouldn't get it. I guess that's something that can be said. If you're looking for a 22 pistol just to plink around with, you don't carry a 19 or a Glock in general. I know Taurus makes a TX22, which is supposed to be really nice. Other than that, everyone always complains about the mags. I've had zero issues with mags. The only ones that sometimes give me issues are the ones that I put the 3D printed mag extensions on, which are in my other video about the 44. And even with those, the only issue I ever have is the slide not staying open. I'm guessing it's just the springs not pushing the follower all the way up in time. It's not, the spring isn't strong enough because of the extension being on there. So maybe I can take them apart and extend this or stretch the spring a little bit. But yeah, so hopefully again this helps someone. Leave a like so more people can see it. Try and get it to as many people, because obviously as much as everyone hated this gun when it came out, it seems to be a hot topic online. But yeah, anyways, leave a like. See ya.